These niggas think I'm motherfucking playing. I'm official. Watch this shit.
Yo, we back. LSB Mic Podcast Show. We at our new nice location, and we starting off things right for the New Year's, man. I got my boy to the left of me, Mar.
Everybody hates my.
I got my boy Don to the right of me.
AKA Supreme, Mr. Slong Long in the house.
This nigga, oh, he always being extra whatever he be saying, man. And we here, and we got the tradition that we do every time when we do our shows is we always take a shot.
Shot all day.
Shots all day, and it's on deck. And we got our new producer with us, so he gonna take a shot with us.
And before we do that,
Boy, Big Rich.
we're going to shout out the location and our media while we at it. So we had 222 Studios, LaFan Media.
Yes,
Everything
sir.
produced by DJ Flame.
Flamers.
So now we're going to take the shot that Butter talked about.
Yes, sir. So that. Come on in, Rich. Take this shot with us, my brother, so they can see who behind the cameras. This is our guy behind the cameras right there.
You.
Hey,
Oh,
that's your shot right there.
So we're gonna start off this New Year's. Everything right. So Don, how's everything going with you, big brother?
Yes, sir.
Shit. I've been drinking all day, so y'all gonna have to pardon a nigga real quick.
Hey man, you gotta get this together.
But I miss the podcast, man. I miss the communication. I miss everything we do, how we get together, how we communicate.
I miss the fuckery. The behind the scenes
But-
fuckery.
Right, and they the best times.
The
when you,
behind the
people
scenes
people don't
fuckery
see
is
that.
the best.
People don't see that.
Well, see, we didn't have it like this. So this is the first time they're gonna get us like fully loaded. They're gonna get us in front of everything professional. So normally we give them us just how we do it, and now we're bringing them a whole nother product. So for me, it feels fresh. It feels new. It feels good.
Feels
to be
growth.
honest,
It's growth.
it feels real good.
You know how I feel. I think it feels like growth.
Absolutely.
If that's a good word. that-
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It
So
feels
so
good.
so while you on that topic, right? That's a great segue to what I want to talk about.
Uh-huh.
So what I want to talk about is, everybody has a dream, whether it's Mar, he's achieved his, you achieved yours.
Right.
I didn't get to achieve mine, but that's not here nor there. You know what I mean? I want to know, is there a time limit on a dream?
Like to me, I would say, I would say it is because it all depends what it is. Like, say if you like into sports or something like that, if you
Time limit on it.
if you didn't make it to the NBA by the age of, I really kind of want to say like 26, 27. But I mean, I wouldn't say give it up yet.
24.
24, yeah, you can say 24, like around your 20s. But as you getting older, like they gotta understand that people are looking at you totally different and going to another way.
Okay, so what about somebody that's in that Fortune 500 industry? You know what I mean? Is there a time limit on, somebody that wants to be a manager or be a supervisor or somebody that wants to be to a high level in the Fortune 500 industry, and that's their dream? They always wanted to be a part of that real business industry. Is there a time limit on their dream?
I would say no. I would say no, just because it's an industry thing. It's a business thing. There's no age limit on it.
So all right, if you say it that way, is there a time limit on somebody who wants to say you want to run a daycare?
See, with those type of dreams, it's endless on their dreams.
Right.
Begin.
Right.
It's more of you. You can be 65. You can go back to school. You can go get a degree. You can open up a daycare. It's certain dreams where I think that people need to understand, hey, I'm gonna have to cut this off because I understand I want to be a rap artist.
Right.
I wanted to do these things or whatever, where you kind of leave it to the younger people, a YouTube star.
But can you say a rap artist though? Because like some rap artists, you can actually rap to, like, I don't think that has.
But you already established.
Very true.
When you're already established, I can't be right now 30. How old am I? 37. 37. All right, I'm about to go rap.
So you saying
when you get past 32,
right,
it's a rap.
You be lying. You be lying. Like I'm 34. Right?
Nah.
so you saying it has to be, so you got to be established to, in your eyes, Mar, you feel like you have to be established to actually have a dream
in certain aspects. I can be a therapist. I can go ahead and be a CEO, and I can be a manager and all that type of things. Right. I could be an entrepreneur, but I can't sit there and be like, yo, I'm gonna be a YouTube star, because that's the big thing now.
Yeah,
everybody want to be a YouTube star. Yeah, everybody wants fame. This and that or whatever.
So what if it's somebody who wanted something so simple as their dream was to be a veterinarian or a doctor? Like,
no, that's no.
Is there a time limit on those type of dreams?
Absolutely not.
You know, just that basic dream of having a good life and a good career.
No, bro. There's no limit on that.
So how can we put a time limit on anybody's dream if there's no time limit on that basic ass dream? And I want to say basic like that.
How I feel.
No, and I get you, but I'm saying I don't want to call that basic, because to some people that's like that's the moon, the stars and shit. But like to me, it was you know, just like every other hooper in the world. Your dream is to get your mom out the hood, make it in the NBA. And, you know, I was a realistic type of hooper that I realized when I got to college and shit was real for me, I knew that the hooping was over.
But you gotta realize too, though, and you know, like it's a business. That's different, because after they really go off age limits. Let's
so
be real about it.
We do have some expectations. I mean, we do have some people who kind of got into the NBA,
right,
NFL,
selected.
Yeah.
You have a selective few that beat those odds, but you also have a selective few that beat the odds of becoming a doctor at 45.
But that's schooling.
That's different. Yeah, that's schooling.
So that's kind of where I'm trying to get it geared
schooling
to.
It doesn't have an age limit.
So
you could be 89 and become a doctor.
So a dream based off of what the world wants you to do, based off of, you know, go to school here, go to school there for this amount of time. Those dreams can be achieved regardless of a time limit.
Right.
Compared to an athletic dream or a dream that's far-fetched, those have a time limit in y'all two eyes.
Absolutely. Because your knees start hurting. Yeah. Everything start fucking up.
You gotta look.
So what happens to
physical?
Right.
So what happens to somebody who doesn't feel those things?
No,
what if
they're gonna feel it?
Example, i.e., say.
What you mean like feel it? What you mean like feel it? Like far?
I was gonna give you an example. So
okay.
say you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Butter at 32. Mm-hmm. He's not 32 now. Don't get it fucked up. He's not 32 now.
32.
But
2
Butter,
weeks. I'll be 36. Y'all. 2 weeks.
But at 32, at 32, say Butter felt like, you know, I'm gonna give it one last shot to try to make it to the league.
Mm-hmm.
To the league, to the highest level of.
Before you go on, am I answering this right?
Yeah, you
can
answer this.
Right.
You know,
I mean marketing too.
Y'all both can answer it,
right.
but I'm just saying as far as how it's different based on the Fortune 500 compared to just an athletic career. If at 32 you decided you wanted to pursue a professional NBA career, right. You know, what are the avenues you're allotted compared to the person that may want to be a veterinarian or be a doctor? There are allotted more opportunities to achieve that dream compared to you as an athlete.
Because one is mental, one is physical.
Yes.
Again, we are not physical to do certain things at a certain age.
So it's
not saying that we can't do it.
Right.
Not saying we can't do it, but we are at a certain age where physically. Certain things start breaking down.
Okay.
And then my thing would say about this though, right?
Go ahead.
I'm not saying don't never give up on your dream. I'm more so saying you got to be realistic at one point where you got to know that it may not happen, or you gotta go a different route.
And what if that person?
It's only because in the sports world, it's totally something different compared to what you're trying to say about veterinarian or whatever they want to do in the industry world.
Bang,
because it's more so schooling.
It leads me to where we at, right? Mm-hmm. So, right now, you know, it's 1,000 people starting podcasts. We can all agree on that,
right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we started to do this based off of just the way we talk on a normal is conversation for people to hear.
Yes.
So this is not a dream for us. This is something we do for fun. But what about what about a person? And you know, any business endeavor can be a dream, and any business endeavor could be something that takes off. But we didn't do this with any presumption to be anywhere besides be us, right? But what if somebody set out to be a podcast artist, and they 40?
But being
Is there a
being
time
podcast
limit?
It's just having
It's- yeah.
opinions,
Right.
having certain
It's
having
talking.
certain things you can do a podcast. You can be 95 years old. We can have a podcast to
Right.
talk about. Shit,
I'm
I'm not gonna be able to shit myself
They
no
got
more.
so much wisdom. I'm listening to them like, hey,
Okay,
they
so
might got some good stuff I need
so
to hear.
bang, right?
They done been around the corner and back.
Correct.
So cool, right? So if somebody don't feel their age, who is the world to put a time limit on what they want to achieve?
Then again, it's not us putting
Again,
a time
certain,
limit.
I'm not
on
saying
it's
you,
certain,
but
it's
the
certain,
world.
Yeah, but it's certain
certain stuff.
dreams.
certain things.
Certain dreams
stuff.
you need to change, and you
So
might need
physical.
to rearrange.
So any dream with a physical aspiration has a time limit. Yes.
Yes. So my thing is right.
No.
I know I
Mark,
probably
what's up,
said it.
Mark? What's up, Mark?
Okay,
Only reason why I'm saying it is because I remember watching this video of this guy. His son was handicapped.
Okay.
I probably even saw the videos and stuff. His son was handicapped. The son was like 50 something years old. The father was like 60, 70.
Right.
He did the Iron Man
Challenge for him, right?
challenge.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
His son was
seen it.
handicapped, bruh.
I seen it. It was touching. And
Touch it ain't the word.
it's more so. Me personally, like I gotta say, it's not really us putting a time limit, but it's more. And I get what you're saying about the whole world. It's more so physical.
Being
sports,
realistic.
You gotta be realistic.
That's it.
bro.
Okay.
You can
be
do any of your dreams. You can do whatever you want to do.
Whatever
Be
you want to do.
realistic
Never
in your
say
dreams.
never say give up, but it's just more so you just gotta understand that in the real world, sports mainly, it doesn't
But
work.
the thing
out.
is, again, we probably focusing on sports because that's
Yeah.
what we kind of thinking.
But
But if it's like if
Anything.
it's something you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to flip houses, you want to be a electrician, you want to do those things or whatever. Do those things or whatever. You can never put a time limit on those things.
Very
You
true.
want to be a father. Look, they can go ahead and put your shit in a preachery dish and whip up something. You can have a half pig with the motherfucker. It is what it is.
So,
but
all right.
it's just like just be realistic with your timeline and be realistic with your age.
so pretty much we can conclude this topic with yes, there's a time limit on certain dreams, but at the end of the day, know the parameters of your dream and know the boundaries of what you want to achieve. Yes,
I agree.
can
Are
we
you- are
can we
you
agree on that, or do you disagree?
You
No, I
disagree?
mean I can agree
I
on
can
it.
agree-
But
I
again,
can agree on
If there's an extent, I'd rather you touch on that.
I never
extent.
want to kind of tell somebody, look, this is what you can do.
Right.
But in my eyes, I feel like, yo,
This is what you can
ain't gonna be
do.
able to do it no
Right.
more. Like you
So
need to go ahead
basically,
and chill out.
it's like this. Mars saying he never telling nobody give up on his dreams.
Absolutely
Go
not.
for it. Do what you got to do, but you got to also understand it does come a time in life that you got to realize that it just ain't working out. You got to go a different way. You more so saying, "Oh, all right." People should never tell nobody what their time limit is. Let them figure it out themselves.
Yeah, I
But-
just feel like somebody's dream is their time.
Right.
And it may not be, you know what I mean? Realistically,
Mm.
in this world we live in,
But
the
can
times
I
we live in.
Can I hit Butter with this?
Yeah,
So
we got-
like Butter,
we
you-
got- we got-
I'm
we
not
got
going
one
to say
minute.
this is what your dream was. Your dream was like to go to the NBA or something like that.
Very true.
That was your dream.
Right.
But I know that you teach the kids and you go out and you coach and this and that or whatever.
Right.
What do you feel how reaching to the NBA,
Mhm.
but then teaching the kids and how to do the things that you did
Right.
that you could have had
done
changed
different.
and did something different,
Right.
and now you're teaching them how to do something different.
I-
Don't you feel a little bit more? I just know how I am talking to people and just like, yo, this is what I did. This is what I did.
Right.
you can do a little bit more. Don't you feel a little bit more fulfilling on that?
I do.
You helping somebody?
I do because it's more so like I didn't reach it. I got to a very high level.
Absolutely.
I didn't reach it, and in the NBA, you got to be fucking special.
Mm-hmm.
And not saying that I wasn't. I was one of the tops, but more so saying that I think when I really realized that I wasn't gonna make it,
Mm-hmm.
I had to take different routes. So I got to that point in my head, like, all right, well, this not happening.
Mhm.
So that's what some people got to get. So now teaching other people, hey, I might be reaching somebody that is going to reach that.
Correct. Yes.
So I like
You
that.
influence
I
somebody
influence
else.
them.
Yeah,
I influence
that
them.
So-
shit is a whole nother level.
So, in a nutshell,
Yeah, in a nutshell, my guy.
you know, have realistic aspirations
Very true.
is what we're saying.
Adjust
Adjust.
for
I like that better.
realistic.
I like it
You
better.
can't say have realistic because again, if somebody that's 15, 16 watching this and saying, "Hey, I need to adjust," no, do what you need to do or whatever. But when you get to a certain age, you need to adjust to say, "Look, this is not going to happen. I need to I need to go in and change my aspect of what I need to do."
Right. So
Okay.
with that being said, that's toast to agree to disagree.
No,
Nah,
I think we agree.
We
I think
agree. We agree. So
we
we're
agree.
gonna say
No,
cheers.
no, listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying agree to disagree because we agree.
Mm-hmm.
Other people when they see
Oh
this,
yeah, fuck them.
they might not.
Yeah, I don't give a
So
fuck
agree
about
to
them.
disagree. Don, say what you guys say because you know we got to go into the next.
Nah, man. It's just everybody got to realize everything ain't for them, but that don't mean is you got to be against it. That's how I
Very
feel.
true. Right.
I mean, just because it's not your dream,
It's
I mean,
a time. It's a time.
Time
and place
limit,
for
baby.
them.
That's all.
yeah. You know what I mean? Just because it's not your dream, don't mean it can't be a dream for somebody else. So
But never stop dreaming.
Never stop dreaming.
facts.
Dream.
There you go.
Dream on.
I'm never going to say stop your dream or whatever, but you might have to.
You gotta adjust.
might have to adjust your dream.
And until then, drink and drink.
Drink. Don't
and
drink
drink
a lot.
some more.
If you trying to reach your dream, don't drink a lot.
No, if you're trying to reach your dream, you should be
Enjoy
focused.
family.
Enjoy family. Family. always
Enjoy
first.
life.
Drink some.
Toast to that.
Drink some more.
Toast to that, my guy.
Facts.
Toast to that, my guy.
Somebody's going to be drunk.
That nigga already.
Rich, you didn't